Hi, can you tell me who you are?
Yeah, Joe Puro. I'm with National Bulb Recycling.
National Bulb Recycling. Joe, you were exhibiting your company here at ANGER's annual forum. Tell me a little bit about what you do, what your company offers.
Yeah, well, we do all recycling of universal waste. Anything that, our mainstay is anything that contains mercury. Fluorescent lamps, whether it's mercury switches, even the thermostats that contain mercury. Thermometers, any kind of antiquated product that might have mercury in them.
Light bulbs and fixtures?
Light bulbs and fixtures, yeah.
And who would be your typical customer?
We do a lot with municipalities, with schools. We do private businesses. We'll do stadiums. We'll do any kind of facility that actually is in and around, even country clubs.
Okay. Somebody that's generating a lot of this material, obviously, or a significant amount.
Yeah, everybody has a light bulb of some sort, and everybody is being switched over to the fluorescent, which all fluorescent lamps do contain mercury, at least 1.5 milligrams of mercury.
Okay, so with your services, the customer avoids the environmental damage of disposing of this in a landfill or some other way.
Or worst case scenario is if it goes to one of those waste to energy plants, because when the light bulbs are incinerated, the mercury then will escape through the smokestack. It'll get up into the atmosphere, spreads out over 200 miles in diameter, and then comes back down to the ground.
Once the material comes back to your facilities, what happens to it then?
Yeah, okay, so now we're picking up small quantities and mid-sized quantities, so what we do is we'll bring it back to our staging facility, and we'll palletize everything, shrink wrap it, and get it into nice size containers, and bring it to our retort facility. At the retort facility, they'll bring it into their facility. They actually put it through a process of negative flow. It's a vacuum container. It'll go in, the bulbs will be laser counted, then crushed, and all the components will be separated. The metal will be pulled out magnetically by the apparatus and put out into a hopper outside the building. The glass then goes through a dry scrubbing process where they scrape off the phosphate and the mercury, and that gets vacuum lifted up into hoppers, up into cake pans. The glass then flows through and outside the building and collected in hoppers. And now the mercury and the phosphate, they take the cake pans and they bring them to a retort machine. The retort machine then will heat that up, and the mercury will dissipate out of the phosphate, and then the mercury then is collected, cooled down, collected in its liquid state, and the phosphate and the mercury now are out of the loop. And in the components of the phosphate will go to agriculture, the mercury goes back to Bell Labs, gets reprocessed or further purified to be sold back out into market. The glass is sold to Corning, and the metal will go to like a Bethlehem Steel to form ingots and be used back out in manufacturing of metal components.
So a significant amount of what started out as a light bulb or ballast or something like that actually gets recycled, broken down,
reduced and reused. Yes,
and reused.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
well, that's terrific.
Yeah, 99.99%. Can't say 100.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty significant.
Yeah.
How long have you folks been in business?
We've been in business for almost 6 years now.
Okay. And where do you operate other than New Jersey? Anywhere else?
We're all over the East Coast. We go down as far as Florida, all the way up to Maine, and out as far as West Virginia right now.
Very good. Now, Joe, if someone wanted to get in touch with your company, to find out about your services, where would they go?
Yeah, they can contact us at area code 201-962-6755. That's a direct line to me.
Okay.
And I'll put them in touch with our office.
How about a website? You got one of those?
We at nationalbulbrecycling.com. Yes, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Joe.
Oh, you're welcome.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.